Hi, this is Ashley Willoughby from the Willoughby team. I am on my way back to the office after going up to an appraisal at my listing, and I would just like to take a couple of seconds to tell you about appraisal and loans and the difference in appraisers and loans. So an appraisal usually is sent out by the bank. It's ordered and sent out by the bank, and an appraiser will call and set up an appointment with the seller and come out and look at the property. They'll look at the comps in the past 3 to 6 months and the things that are selling around you, and they will evaluate your home. And it's very clinical and very formulaic in a way, and they come up with a price based on today's market. If you are doing a VA loan, however, your appraiser is also an inspector. So when you have your appraisal, expect them to inspect your home and ask you to do repairs if necessary. So what that means is when you have an inspector come that is for a buyer of a VA loan, expect to have another inspection. And in the second inspection, make sure in the second inspection that you are only going to pay up to a certain amount. In the VA loan contract, there is a space where how much you will pay before you are going to pay another dime. If in this case we had taken his first offer, we would have paid $1,000 in inspection fees for repairs at the appraisal. That's after repairing the wishes of the buyer from the first inspection. So in that negotiation, we said absolutely not. We're not going to pay that. We will pay up to $300, and that is all. So thank goodness for that, because at this point they can just go and they can get as many of these repairs done as they want to get to closing, but we're only on the hook for so many things. Another thing I want to say about the VA appraisal is it can be done all the way up to the day before closing, which means if they don't like it, you have to hire these people who will come and fix these problems in the house, and it's going to extend the closing date. So my advice to the seller accepting a VA loan is make sure that you write in the special stipulations of the contract that you will move out 48 hours after closing. That way you're protected. If the VA loan needs to be extended, you don't have moving trucks sitting in your driveway and you haven't moved out and you're not paying for a rental and your mortgage at the same time. The other thing that you might want to do is make sure that you have your own inspection done before you start the whole process. You do not have to disclose that to anybody. That's your inspection that you paid for. If you find something wrong, you fix it, and then hopefully when the VA does their appraisal, there will be no inspection items on the list. However, that hasn't been my experience. So just be aware of doing that. And while you're at it, go check out www.thewilloughbyteam.com and send us your referrals. Bye.